like you mentioned, e-commerce and Faire have been through a lot of ups and downs over the past couple of years. So they're really trying to emphasize their growth right now. They've expanded their business. They're selling more kind of add-on products to the
Right.
merchants that use their site. They've expanded into advertising, and we also broke the news that they've considered launching other services for brands that sell items on their site, like warehousing or shipping.
Hmm.
So this is pretty interesting because Faire was a pretty high-profile e-commerce company during, like you mentioned, when e-commerce was booming during COVID-19. So if they do raise more money successfully, it will be very interesting to see where the valuation lands because, like so many other sectors, the market for e-commerce startups has really been reset over the last couple of years. So I definitely am very interested to see,
Right.
how that would all play out.
So let's talk about the e-commerce industry broadly speaking, because as you said, it's kind of in this interesting time. I think the thing that stands out to me is we have all these tariffs that people are watching to see their impact, and yet you have a company like Fair that is saying we're going to be able to raise all this money. Well, I guess we don't know 500 million what that is from a growth perspective. I don't think, unless I missed something in your story. But I mean, this strikes me as kind of an odd case here that an e-commerce company can raise money in this highly uncertain environment where, I mean, we haven't even seen the impact of tariffs on e-commerce sales really yet.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I think it's an interesting. I think Fair is definitely trying to sell a growth story still, and I think tariffs are definitely still a big question mark. And Fair sells globally, so if you're buying something, if you're a U.S. retailer and you're trying to buy something from a business from a brand in Europe or Asia, it's tariffs will certainly impact that going forward. But I think the flip side of that is for brands and merchants that already have inventory here in the US, the tariffs could help give them a big boost, and Fair could stand to benefit if you're a store, a small retailer, and you have been sourcing a lot of your inventory from overseas, and you need to kind of quickly pivot and restock in a way that's cheaper and doesn't expose you as much to the tariffs. I think Fair could certainly stand to benefit there.